Hey everyone, this is Relics,
And I'm Nagatron.
and we're watching Round 4 of the World of Tanks Classic League Season 1 on the map Komarin, with Tankbusters facing off against the Destined. Let's go ahead and take a look at their loadouts here. Starting out, Tankbusters is running two IS-7s, two T-110s, an E-75, and an IS-4, so two Tier 9 heavies here, an Object 704, an Object 261 for artillery, and a T-92 for artillery, and a 1390. So they have a rather fast setup here. That's an interesting point distribution using the two tier 9s there.
The Destined are running a 50B, two IS-7s, two T-110s, an IS-4, a Batchat, two Pattons, and a Locust. So it would seem that they are destined to make an artillery run here.
Yep, and probably a push on to cap. All right, let's see him do it. All right, starting out here right away, every tank is facing towards the one line, so it looks like they are all moving to the one line, including their two artillery. Looks like this is going to be one of those counter cap rushes that we've seen a couple times.
It's always a little bit weird to me to see artillery leaving the relative comfort and safety of the forest down there in the southeast. But it does afford some benefits, considering that they're a little bit more protected over here in K1-2 from incoming tanks, but they are more easily spotted to those that get within range. So it's kind of a trade-off.
Yep.
In the meantime, they are more lined up for anything that's going to be the 1-2 to more easily support the tanks that are going. And it's generally a good idea to put your artillery behind whatever your main push is to keep them nice and secure.
Yeah, lucky
They're
for
blocking
Tankbusters
a
here, there's...
bridge with the E-75 here.
Yeah, and the 704. Lucky for them, there's no artillery to worry about here, so an E-75 and a 704 are going to be pretty nasty for anything crossing that field. And at this point, no tanks spotted. I gotta imagine the Destined is doing the exact same thing. They're doing their own counter push straight through their base.
Definitely at this point. There might be one or two tanks in the middle, but most of their hardware is almost guaranteed going down the 9-0. There's the Locust trying to get some preliminary spots in here. The 704 didn't like that, though.
Otherwise, in the north, still no other tanks there. Ah, here we go. They're getting a little risky there, throwing their 50B straight across the field.
Wow, I did not expect him to vanish that close.
All of them are vanishing that close.
Yeah, if you zoom in here on 704, there are several very large bushes in between the two, so that is inadvertently hiding them. But that's not necessarily a problem for Tankbusters here, because they do intend to block this bridge after all.
Yep. They really needed to be moving their artillery like 15-20 seconds ago, though.
Given their positions right now, I wouldn't expect him to see them live too much longer here.
Yeah, all these tanks right in their face. Tankbuster making a good move with their T-110 up there, getting them on the middle, making sure they can't come back across there.
The 261 might not be lit. Actually, now that they're shooting at him, he was definitely...
Yeah. Well, they're realizing now there's no going to cap, so they're going to have to turn around and either go through that middle or try to stop this cap, which is about to start here any second now.
Problem for them being they've got to drive either the long way around over the road, straight through the swamp, where the road's probably a faster route, but either way, they've got to get there and reset a cap that's going to be pretty close to done.
Yeah, their Batchat and their 50B might be able to get there fairly fast. Great lineup by Tankbusters on their cap here, though, with the 1390 hiding behind to protect those extra points. There's the Bat Shack coming up. And they did send a couple over the center line, which realistically was a smart idea. That way they can get back shots in case they're doing this exact thing they're doing. But there's not going to be enough time. There's the exclamation point. Great maneuvering, Tankbusters there, and good fight, guys.